This is One I Wrote, One I Love, where every Sunday night I will share a poem that I wrote and a poem that I love. And this week I am sharing these poems from a slightly messy hotel room in Faversham. So thanks so much to everyone that came to the gig, the first gig on the tour for the new book. So I'm going to read a poem from Lobster to start off with. It's a very short poem and it's one that I wrote after going into my fridge to look for some food and finding some melon that I'd already cut up. So I was excited and I thought, that's good. I'm happy to be excited about things like that. So this poem is called Exactly As I Like. My daily life is beautiful, but not much for conversation. I've taken out the washing and hung it in the sun. Ran my child to football, watched small feet pass or miss. After bedtime, stayed up to read a book. I haven't been to any exhibitions I could talk about. There wasn't any time left once I'd cut my nails, replaced the light bulb in the toilet. Or maybe there was time, but instead I tried some earrings on I probably won't wear. The bread I burnt this morning smelt exactly as I like. I rode my bike to buy a melon, then cut it into slices, placed it in the fridge, then got excited 3 hours later when I fancied something quick, and there they were. So that is exactly as I like about getting excited about melon. So I hope you get excited about little things like that as well. And this is a poem that I love, and it's in this anthology called Outer Space, 100 poems about outer space. And I love a poetry anthology. If you're just getting into poetry and want to see what you like, I think anthologies are brilliant. So this has got some very old poems and some modern poems as well. But this is a poem called Ladder to the Moon. It's number 76 in the anthology, if you get it. And it's by X.J.Kennedy. And I thought I'd read this one because it's in the same 4-line stanzas and rhyme scheme as mine. So I thought they went quite well together. Ladder to the Moon. If I had a ladder that reached to the moon, up its millions of rungs I would go, up higher than ever the clouds can fly till the earth was a ball below. I'd put on my warm wool winter coat and my long scarlet scarf in case, while I climbed my ladder right up to the moon, it should start to snow in space. I'd sidestep a couple of shooting stars. I'd stand on the steepest hill, at the top of my ladder to the moon, if only the moon stood still. So that is Exactly As I Like from Lobster, which is out in March, on March the 14th, and you can pre-order this hefty, chunky book now full of poems and prose. And this is the Outer Space, 100 Poems from Outer Space anthology, and the poem was called Ladder to the Moon. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, and I will be back next Sunday from wherever I am on tour or at home to read another poem that I wrote and a poem that I love. So have a lovely sleep, have a lovely night out, have a lovely read if you fancy reading some poems.